So sometimes people ask me, Matthias, Matty boy, why are you always picking up your friends and giving them rides? Because I like them very much. And they bring me snacks. Woohoo! That, your gas money can't buy this. Let's begin the video. By the way, that pudding was amazing. Which is really obvious because it's Nana's cooking and no one can beat his food. Sorry, Mimi. Anyways, guys, thank you for making it to this video. I hope you enjoyed the last video that I did create for you guys and a little bit for me. Today's video, I'm basically going to talk about something that is going to be completely useful to someone and useless to someone else. I'm basically going to talk about what the pork do I have in my backpack to school. The reason I'm making this video is because I, like many of you probably, have quite a long way to school and back. I travel about 50 kilometers each day just to go to school and get home. Which means that I don't really have the time or the economy to go back and forth to pick up all the stuff that's needed. As you can hear, I need a setup that works for me every day regardless of what tasks I'm facing. So let's begin. The first thing that you would need, which is pretty obvious, is that you need something to write on. I use these big binders with both checkered and lined papers, which they last me a couple of weeks. I usually write, so this is going to look weird. I usually write notes from the pages and I note which side you can find it in the book in case I forget or something. To be able to write on paper, you need to have pens. I have a different variation of pens. These are my favorite, or these ones. Different colors, same pens. Basically, this is ink that you can remove. So whatever you draw or type down, you can see it clearly, and you can still remove them at any time. Really good to use at any type of paper or work. Make sure that before you enter an exam, you have one extra because it's difficult to tell when they're out because the pens are colored. Now when you've made a lot of notes and you're going to store them somewhere, you might keep a lot of notes in the binder, which is good, but it's not to prefer all the time. I prefer to keep these small binders so that I can store them in the correct location. I currently have two binders in my backpack. One is that I put the scrap sheets that I can use for later times. Maybe I need a single piece of paper to write something down or solve a math equation, something like that. And I have this other binder which I basically put in whatever I have studied for the day in here, so I can always find it. I don't lose it in the binder in case the binder breaks or whatever. This also protects more from the water. This is so interesting, so much fun. Now we've stored our papers, what do we do? Not sure if you can recall, but if you watched my first video, in that case you're amazing, you do remember Mr. Board. And yes, I use him daily, even though I haven't shown it in any videos so far after the first video, which I said I would. Anyways, I basically just write down everything here with 4 different colors. This is really great if you're going to discuss things with your classmates, going to show something or just scribble down. It's really nice to make things clear with a whiteboard because you have all these colors that's popping out. You take a picture, maybe you upload it to your Facebook working group. So we're writing all this stuff down, but where do we actually get it? Me personally, I always bring a small laptop to school, and the current laptop that I have right now is a MacBook. Now the reason I have this one is because this is the later generation of the MacBook Pros. They are really cheap at the moment, at least I've been able to find one cheap, and they're still pretty good. They can handle all the programs that I'm going to need during my whole study course, or the course of the whole program. So this will be able to help me through school. It's not that expensive. It still works really good because of Apple's way of designing their software to their hardware. A MacBook's hardware is never going to be able to compare to a normal laptop's hardware for that same price, but the programs and the software is something you have to take into consideration. If you have friends that, just like me or just like mine, like to disturb you and be funny and tell you funny things in the background, I usually keep these around. This is just a pair of wireless earbuds that are water resistant, or I would say rain resistant. So if you are outside walking or running in the rain, then it's gonna be fine. If you're working out, they're not gonna break. Lifetime warranty, I believe, as well. So these are really nice. These last me for about 5 hours. These are Jaybirds. I don't think these sells anymore, but the newer models always come up in the market. So now those 5 hours has passed and my friends are beginning to annoy me again because they're noticing that I don't have any sounds. I take out this, my secret weapon. This is basically a power bank which I use to connect it with a cable to my phone or my earbuds to charge them, and I can hopefully charge them, plug in the charger before they die, so I can keep on the sound going. And in case the power bank runs out, or if you know that you're not going to use the earbuds for a while, but you know you have an outlet, you can just use a normal charger, which I always keep with me. This is really important. With this I'm able to keep all my electronic devices, well, except for the laptop, keep it running for the whole day, which is really important for me. I don't want to go home and find a charger, or I don't want to go and just buy a charger because I'm in need of one. I don't have the economy for that yet. I'm not filming this from my own house, and I made an epic fail going to my friend's house. I forgot something that's really important in my school setup. I forgot it in my garage while I was using it. But anyways, luckily I have another, which isn't really something I bring to school, or this particular one, I just keep it at home. But it's a Bluetooth speaker. So this is a Bluetooth speaker which you can connect pretty much any wireless device to, your laptop, maybe your PC even, your phone, your tablet, you name it. You can play music from this one, or as I usually have mine working at, is I put these behind the computer, I connect the computer to the speaker, and I use this one to basically give better surround to all the people looking at the computer. So in case we're 3 to 4 people watching a video on the computer, or maybe streaming it to some other screen without a good sound system, a Bluetooth speaker can be really handy. Just make sure you find one that isn't as big when you bring it to school. The one I'm having is pretty much the size of a water bottle, so that's really convenient for me. Also, when it's semi-cold outside in the fresh autumn, make sure you bring some tea. But Matt, how about me food? Well, when you're going to university, you only live on coffee and hopes for better grades. Kidding, guys. To the university that I go to, you can basically put your lunch and everything in a public refrigerator. So you can basically store your food there all day. So you don't have to carry it around, which is really convenient. You just go there. They have microwaves, they have food, have all these places that you can sit down and eat. There's multiple places like this scattered all around the school. But you can never be guaranteed that you're going to have your food untouched. So make sure you cook bad food that is disgusting. It's filming me from the back, which is kind of funny because I think that now my friends has been pointing this camera towards me the whole time, claiming that they're not videotaping me with it. But I know they're lying to me. I have to lie to me. Lastly, what am I carrying it all in? Well, I'm usually having just they're trying to psych me. I have this normal backpack which I've had for many years. This one has been with me for a long time. A lot of memories. It's a true comrade. It never breaks down. What I find is very important in a backpack like this is that you have this pouch where you can put your laptop in or whatever, so it doesn't go around and you doesn't have to smooshed into other maybe sharp objects. And also it helps that when you're walking, maybe you have to run to the bus or something, it's not gonna flush all over the backpack and break your back. Something that's gonna help you really much when you're reading books or whatever, maybe you're making notes, is these post-it notes. This one is, I really enjoy this one. Basically marking where I am in a book. I can type in, let's say I'm doing small exercise in the book. I can just type in page this, exercise this. This I usually type in when I am trying to make more anything really. So these are really good as well. Make sure you bring them. They don't really take any space. Theoretically it does. Really, they don't really take any space. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed this short video, and as I said, this video is most likely useless to some people, but also useful to other people. I really hope that you're able to make your own backpack loadout epicness. Maybe you have some cool equipment that you would like to share. In that case, post it in the comments below. So anyways guys, if you did enjoy this video, make sure you leave a comment, like and subscribe. Smash that bell like always, and I hope you're doing awesome this weekend. I hope you enjoyed this Saturday snack. I wasn't really sure if I was able to make this video today, but I decided that I'm gonna upload it, even though it's probably going to be uploaded later tonight. It's still a video. Thank you guys once again. I'll see you next Wednesday. Peace.